kids, it's Geneva here. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to read you a little story that involves some kind of gross stuff and some kind of cool stuff. So I hope you enjoy it. The Servant King. It was Passover, the time when God's people remembered how God had rescued them from being slaves in Egypt. Every year they killed a lamb and ate it. This lamb died instead of us, they would say. But this Passover, God was getting ready for an even greater rescue. Jesus and his friends were having the Passover meal together in an upstairs room, but Jesus' friends were arguing. About what? They were arguing about stinky feet. Stinky feet? Yeah, that's right, stinky feet. Now, the thing about feet back then was that people didn't wear shoes. They only wore sandals, which might not sound unusual, except that the streets in those days were dirty. And I don't just mean dusty dirty, I mean really stinky dirty. With all those cows and horses everywhere, you can imagine the stuff on the streets that ended up on their feet. So anyway, someone had to wash the dirt away, but it was a dreadful job. Who on earth would ever dream of volunteering to do it? Only the lowliest servant.
I'm not the servant,
Peter said.
Nor am I,
said Matthew. Quietly, Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, picked up a basin of water, knelt down, and started to wash his friends' feet.
You can't,
Peter said. He didn't understand about Jesus being the servant king. If you don't let me wash away the dirt, Peter, Jesus said, you can't be close to me. Jesus knew that what people needed the most was to be clean on the inside. All the dirt on their feet was nothing compared to the sin in their hearts.
Then wash me, Lord,
Peter said, tears filling his eyes.
all of me.
One by one, Jesus washed everyone's feet, all 12 disciples. I'm doing this because I love you, Jesus explained. Do this for each other. What'd you guys think of that story? Would you want to be the one to wash the stinky feet? I know I wouldn't. And it was unheard of for a master or a king to wash his pupils' feet. This is amazing, not just because Jesus was the Son of God and he did this despite of who he was, but also because of what he was facing. Jesus was about to be put to death. He was about to be tortured and hung on the cross. And yet he took this moment in time to serve his disciples. He was thinking of them. And no, it doesn't just say that he washed the feet of 10 or 11 of his disciples, but all 12, which means when he came to Judas, the man who was about to betray him and assist in his arrest, he washed his feet too. So Jesus did this not just in spite of who he was and what he was facing, but who they were and what they had done and what they were about to do. Isn't that amazing? Right now, with everything that's going on, it's pretty easy to focus on ourselves, making ourselves comfortable, happy, entertained. But I want to challenge you to think of one way this week that you can serve someone else in your life. And it doesn't have to be washing their feet. It can be something simple like writing your teacher a thank you card or making your siblings' bed. And just as a reminder, Mother's Day is coming up. And I bet your mom would be thrilled to have one of her sweet kids do the dishes or fold a load of laundry. What a great way to serve her and say thank you for all that she's done for you. I'm praying for a week filled with laughter and love, and don't forget to give your mom an extra big hug this week. Again, I love you all, and I hope that you have a great week. Talk to you again soon.